Have you ever wondered why some historical figures are immortalized as legends while others vanish into the mists of time? Why names like Cleopatra or Ramses echo through history while others, equally brilliant, remain in the shadows? Imhotep is one of those rare individuals, a genius who transformed ancient Egypt, revolutionized architecture, medicine, and science. Yet his name is barely known today. He wasn't born a king or a warrior. He wasn't born into nobility. He was a commoner. Yet he redefined what was possible, and his influence still shapes our world today. Today, we journey into the life of Imhotep, the visionary behind Egypt's first pyramid, the awe-inspiring Step Pyramid of Djoser. This wasn't just a tomb, it was a monument to human ambition, a leap in architectural evolution, and a symbol of Egypt's power. But Imhotep's story goes beyond stone and mortar. He was the first recorded architect in history, the first physician whose name we know, and a priest, scribe, astronomer, and philosopher. His life is a tale of intellect, resilience, risk, and triumph. Imhotep's journey begins in the 27th century BCE, during the third dynasty of ancient Egypt. Unlike many influential figures of the time, Imhotep was not born into wealth or privilege. He rose from humble beginnings, possibly the son of an architect or craftsman. His name, meaning "he who comes in peace," would one day become synonymous with wisdom and mastery. Through sheer brilliance, Imhotep caught the attention of Pharaoh Djoser, a ruler eager to leave his mark on history. Imhotep quickly became Djoser's right hand, serving as chancellor to the king of Egypt and high priest of Ra at Heliopolis. His intellect made him indispensable. Egyptian kings were buried in mastabas, flat-roofed rectangular tombs. But Imhotep envisioned something greater, a structure that reached to the heavens, symbolizing the pharaoh's divine connection and Egypt's enduring legacy. Convincing Djoser to break from tradition was no small feat. This was a radical idea in a society rooted in ritual and order. It required immense resources, faith in the unknown, and political finesse to navigate opposition from conservative voices in the royal court. But Djoser saw something in Imhotep, a spark, a vision, and gave him his blessing. With this, Imhotep embarked on a mission that would test his genius, his resolve, and his ability to reshape Egypt itself. Constructing the Step Pyramid at Saqqara was unprecedented. It began with a single mastaba, but Imhotep stacked additional layers, ultimately building a six-tiered pyramid rising over 200 feet, the tallest structure of its time. The project was filled with obstacles. Material limitations, engineering unknowns, and environmental challenges threatened progress. Imhotep studied the Nile's floods, mastered stone cutting, and innovated new construction techniques using limestone blocks, a dramatic shift from traditional mud brick. His designs included temple complexes, courtyards, and intricate relief carvings, a blend of spiritual symbolism and mathematical precision. Every element served a purpose. Every stone told a story. But the stakes were sky high. Failure could mean Imhotep's disgrace, the king's fury, and the collapse of the kingdom's faith in innovation. The pressure was immense, yet he persevered. After years of labor, trial, and relentless refinement, the Step Pyramid stood completed. It was a masterpiece, a monument of ambition and divine aspiration. It changed Egypt's skyline and redefined royal burial practices forever. More than a tomb, it became a beacon of Egypt's greatness, and Imhotep's name was etched into eternity, not as a mere servant of the king, but as a visionary who dared to dream beyond the known. But Imhotep's genius was not limited to stone. He was revered as a physician, compiling medical texts that formed the foundation of ancient Egyptian medicine. His work, the Edwin Smith Papyrus, remains one of the oldest surgical treatises ever discovered. In this ancient scroll, Imhotep described injuries, diagnoses, and treatments with clinical clarity, emphasizing observation over superstition. He understood the brain, spinal injuries, and even surgical procedures, a level of knowledge centuries ahead of his time. His understanding of astronomy and mathematics influenced agriculture, timekeeping, and temple alignments. He was a sage of his age, with wisdom that seemed divine. Imhotep's legacy grew long after his death. He was deified, worshipped as a god of medicine and wisdom, one of the few mortals in Egyptian history to be elevated to divine status. Centuries later, Greek scholars identified him with Asclepius, their god of healing, and honored him in their own temples. His innovations paved the way for the Great Pyramids, including those at Giza, which wouldn't have been possible without Imhotep's bold first step. Every towering monument, every ancient tomb, every temple carved in stone owes a debt to his genius. His story transcends time, a testament to what vision, perseverance, and brilliance can achieve. Imhotep's life is a story of overcoming the odds, of transforming vision into reality, and of leaving a mark so profound it echoes through millennia. His achievements in architecture, medicine, and science are more than historical footnotes. They're milestones in the journey of human progress. So, what do you think of Imhotep's rise? From commoner to god, from stone carver to legend. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're not following this channel, you're missing out on the most powerful stories of African legends, visionaries, and trailblazers. Don't let these tales fade into history. Like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to stay connected to the legacy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.